Good morning or afternoon or evening, depending on what time you are watching this. It is morning here at the Olinger house. I did some home PE today. I went on a nice, beautiful 4-mile walk with my husband and did a little weightlifting. So I'm in my PE clothes working from home today. We're going to be reading Junie B. Jones. And I have a joke first. Why did the jelly bean go to school? To become a smarty. Get it? Like the Smartie candies? So like a jelly bean would turn into a Smartie by going to school. I thought that was cute. Okay, so the last chapter, Junie B. Jones is cracking me up, is called Moving. She was insisting to everybody, to Mom and Dad, that she was moving, and to Grandma Miller and Grandpa Miller. She was trying to convince everybody that she is moving. And this chapter is called Being a Buzzing Bee. Grandma and Grandpa Miller take turns babysitting me before lunch. Then they get me dressed for kindergarten. Except for today. Mother came home from work, and she got me dressed instead. She said she would drive me to school. If I drive you, then you won't have to see Jim on the bus, she said, very thoughtful. She got out my clothes for school. It was my jumper with the frogs on it. Yeah, only, guess what? I'm not even wearing clothes today, on account of I'm moving, and so I have to wear moving man clothes. Mother kept on trying to put that jumper on me. That's how come I made my legs and arms real stiff so they wouldn't fit in there that good. Then me and Mother wrestled a teeny bit, and she stood me on my head, and she pulled my tights on me. There's a picture of that. You're not moving, Junie B., she said. You're going to school, and that's final. Running away from your problems never solves anything. Yeah, only I'm not even running, I said. I'm calling Ryder Rent's truck, and those guys will drive me. Mother smiled. She tried to hug me, but I kept on staying real stiff. I stayed real stiff all the way in the car to school. Mother parked the car in the parking lot. Then she lifted me out the door, and she carried me stiff to the playground. She stood me up in the grass. Everything will be fine, you'll see, she said. Just remember what Daddy and I told you. If anyone talks about the party, pretend it doesn't bother you. She kissed me goodbye on my stiff head. Just then I heard voices hollering. Junie B! Hey, Junie B! Look! Look what we got! They hollered. I turned around. It was my bestest friends, Lucille and that Grace, and they were running at me. Look, said Lucille. Look what Jim gave us. It's invitations to his birthday party on Saturday. It's just like he told us, Junie B., said that Grace. He's really going to have a petting zoo there. I covered my ears with my hands. Then I closed my eyes, and I sang a loud song at them. It is called, I Can't Hear You, You're Not Even Bothering Me. I sang it at the top of my lungs. I can't hear you, I can't hear you, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. You're not even bothering me. Then I kept on singing and singing that thing till they went away. Also, they did the cuckoo sign at me. After that, I sat down in the grass all by myself, and I looked all around the playground. Lots of other children had invitations too. Darn it, I whispered. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That's when I saw that meanie Jim. He was giving an invitation to a boy named Crybaby William. Crybaby William is the scarediest cat in the room 9. He is even scared of a teeny flea, I think. Just then, I sat up a little bit straighter, 'cause I just got another idea in my head. That's why. It was called, hey, maybe I can take William's invitation away from him, 'cause he won't even chase me probably. And so then I will have my very own invitation, and William can get another one from that Jim. And then everybody will get to go to the party, including me. I stood up from the grass. Then I squinted my eyes at Crybaby William, and I started to run at him very slow. I run faster and faster, till finally I was running as fast as a speeding bumblebee. I buzzed all around William zippity quick. His eyes couldn't even follow me that good. Then I buzzed right in his face, and quick, I grabbed that invitation out of his fingers. I runned my fastest to the swing set. And guess what? William didn't even follow me, that's what. And here's more good news. William's invitation didn't even have his name on it, so that means it can be for anybody probably. Only now it's mine, I said, because I will put my name on it when I get to room 9, and it will be my very own invitation. So here is a picture of Junie B, and you can see she's running off. She's running away looking very happy with that invitation in her hand. But look over here. So I think this is Jim passing out all the invitations, and this must be Crybaby Will. Jim does not look very nice. I'm guessing that's Jim. Just then the bell rang for school. I put my invitation way down deep in my pocket, and I skipped very happy to my class. Mrs. was standing outside of room 9. William was standing with her. His nose was sniffling a real lot. I tried to skip past them, but Mrs. grabbed the straps of my frog jumper. She pulled me back. Yeah, only I don't actually think that is good for the outfit, I said. Mrs. did a frown. Junie B, did you take something that belonged to William? She asked. No, I said. 'Cause his name wasn't even on it, and so that means it is for anybody, I think. Mrs. tapped her angry foot. Was William holding an invitation, Junie B? And did you snatch it out of his hands? And then did you run away from him? She asked. I smiled very cute. I was a buzzing bee, I said. Mrs. holded out her hand. May I have it, please? She asked. May I have the invitation you took from William? I rocked back and forth on my feet. 'Cause I didn't want to give it to her, that's why. Yeah, only I think it might have bounced out of my pocket, I said. Mrs. bended down next to me. She leaned way into my face. I want that invitation, she said. Now. I did a gulp. Then I put my hand in my pocket. Good news, I found it, I said, very nervous. Give it to William, said Mrs. Crybaby William put out his hand. I shoved it at him. Here, Mr. Stinky Head Tattletale Boy, I said. Here's your stinky head invitation. Mrs. eyes got real big. Junie B. Jones, that's quite enough. Now you go sit down, and I don't want to hear another word. Do you understand, young lady? Not one more word. And so that's how come I walked very slumping to my seat. And I put my head on my table. 'Cause guess why? Laying low again. That's why. Oh, she's not helping herself, though, I'll tell you. Being mean by taking Crybaby Williams was not, there's a fly. That's kind of mean. So she's saying Meanie Jim is mean, but she's doing mean things. She needs to be careful. Next chapter is called Daydreaming. I understand she has hurt feelings, but we hope she finds a better way, right? Okay, I hope you guys tune in tomorrow.